Hello, everyone. My name is Mitch Smith with Mitch Smith Bible Studies, and I want to thank you all for watching our YouTube channel. If you haven't done so already, I ask you please subscribe to it and share us around. Today, I'm going to be sharing another vision with you all to where I was praying and meditating the other day. I've done one not too far back, but this one here is another one type of vision that I had back while I was praying, meditating back on May the 5th, just a couple of days ago. Today's May the 7th of 2021, and when I was praying, meditating, this vision I had was on May 5th of this year, 2021. But it all, what all I saw, it started out like when I was praying, I slipped into something like a trance or something like that, and I was like in this place, and then I seen like in a distance, like candlesticks light up. It looked like the menorah, and then it appeared a man that he appeared in front of me, and he was like facing me. He had like a little bit of facial hair, and had his head kind of lowered a little bit, and he had on something. He had facial hair, but he had on something like a white colored menorah, or not menorah, a white colored, excuse me, white colored prayer shawl, uh, and with a white top garment on. And then he just slightly kind of raised his head up, but as he's raised his head, just like his face just glowed. It was like pure light. But you could tell it had like facial features, like eyes, nose, mouth, and a little bit of facial hair. But again, it had on, once you fully raised his head up, his face just glowed with light. And whenever he appeared, he was in between me and the candlesticks or menorah. But it appeared like the menorah was like over his right shoulder. As I was facing me. If he was facing me, it would be on this side, but it'd be on over his right side of the shoulder. And but then I found myself after that, like I was in this place, like I was in the sky, like I was amongst the clouds. And as far as I could see, I was in the clouds. Not one time did I ever look down or anything, just clouds everywhere. And then appeared this bird that was flying like in a distance. And it was a white colored bird. And whenever it got up so close to me, it got so close to me that it literally stopped just a few inches away from my face, but it was kind of like sideways, and I recognized that it was a white colored dove. And it had something in its mouth. It had like a branch or a twig in its mouth. And then it went from seeing the clouds or being amongst in the clouds and seeing the white dove with the branch or twig in its mouth. It was like I was at this mountain. And I wasn't at the foot of the mountain, but I wasn't totally to the top. I was kind of midways to it, but there was like a ledge there. And I was standing on this ledge on the mountain. And once I looked at the mountain, from this ledge that I was on this mountain, I seen something like a fire. And it was about the size of a campfire. I mean, it wasn't a huge fire and it wasn't a real small fire. It was about the size of a campfire, but it was about eye level with me. And I was pretty close to it. And I was staring at this fire. But when I was staring at this fire, I felt so much peace. And it just felt good being in the presence of this fire. But while I was praying, meditating that day, I slipped into something like a trance. And I know how it sounds, but I'm just telling you, if however y'all want to take it, however y'all think of me, I just share with y'all what he has me to share with y'all. But while I was praying, meditating, I seen this other vision. It's like I slipped into a trance, and like I was taken somewhere else or showed something. And I seen these candlesticks were like the menorah, and that's kind of like at a distance, but they was all lit with the fire. And then I seen this appearance of a man, and he was standing in between me and the candlestick from menorah. He had like facial hair. He had on like a white colored prayer shawl or a headdress, or however you want to call it, white garment. Raised his head up, and as he did, his face kind of lit up and glowed. Then I found myself amongst up in the clouds, and I seen this white bird flying around. And then it flew towards me, and it got in front of my face a few inches, not facing over it, but at a side where I could see, one of its eyes and everything. And I could tell it had like a branch or a twig in its mouth, and it was a white colored dove. Then it took from there to a mountain, not the base, not the foot or base of the mountain, not to the top of the mountain, but like I was on the edge of a mountain. I was looking at the mountain, and that was just small, where that was just fire. And but that's all I have to share with y'all today. Feel free to give y'all's comments and place your thoughts and opinions. And again, if y'all haven't done so already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please share us around. And I want to thank y'all for watching. Y'all can follow us also on Facebook and Twitter. And get a hold of me through any of the social media sites, or you can email me at info.mitchsmithbiblestudies@gmail.com. And I want to say God bless to y'all, your families, and remember to give the good Lord praise and glory he so rightly deserves, and give him thanks for sending his son, Jesus Christ, to this world for our sins. And thank Jesus for what he went through and what he did for us when he's being persecuted and placed upon a cross. Remember what he did for us. I want to say God bless you, y'all's families. Be safe, and hope to see you next time.